Hey peeps, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta, and today we are kitting up for the October events, of which there are many. And I am kitting up this beautiful painting. So, how is everybody doing? I can see we've got the lovely Mutt Nuts. She says, hey. She is working and lurking. We've got Serafina. Hey. I love this painting. It's so good. I'm going to bring it close to the camera. I have got the canvas, obviously, but this isn't a better way to show it to you. Oh, it is called To Grandmother's House We Go. And I am, hey Roxy, I'm about to butcher the artist's name, so apologies there. But their name is Margaryta Yermolayeva. I'm going to show it to you there. Margaryta Yermolayeva. If anyone can give me some sort of pronunciation guide for that, I'd be very grateful. Hey Sarah, welcome. So yes, so this is my planner layout for October. As you will know, if you've been here before, each month I do like a little spread showing the canvas that I'm working on for that month. So for August we had Alphaba. For September we had the Autumn Fox, and now going into October we have got To Grandmother's House We Go. Andrea, hey, welcome in. Sorry, I had a massive sneezing fit just before going live and I'm now all croaky, so I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Yes, welcome to the ducks that are watching. So yes, I hope that you all are words. I hope that you are all starting to feel a little bit spooky. Hi Kay. And like you are about ready for spooky season. I know I am. I spent yesterday filling out my monthly planner or decorating my monthly planner for October. So that definitely got me in the mood for spooky times. So yeah, excited about that. So yes, event wise, I have tagged in the descriptions for this video, but specific events that I'm taking part in is the Diamond Painting with Friends 2024 Halloween / Sugar Skulls event, which is being hosted by Yvonne Shenanigans with the Bergs, and hashtag Fall Y'all 24, which is Diamond Grandma and Crafty J Newton. There are several other October events going on. The main one that I had written down was Cats and Bats 2024. I didn't write down who was running that event, and I tried to look up the hashtag and I couldn't find anything. So if you're running that event, let me know, because I would really like to take part, because my canvas works really well for that. So anyway, let's get on, otherwise we will be here all evening. So I'm using my new fave storage, and this is the one that's got it's designed for storing seeds in, that has got the large style pots and the sort of the classic pot and the big pot. So I'm going to use that. This has only got 46 colours, and I'm not sure what the separation of sizes of those colours is, so we'll see as we go. There'll be a little bit of crinkling while I get these out of their plastic. Sorry, I should have done this before. Right. Okay, first lot of crackling done. There is a lot of 938. Interestingly, considering that this is, a spooky Halloween canvas, we have got no 310. It's a canvas with 3 black cats in it, and there's no 310. That's very interesting. But we have got a lot of this 3371, which is a super dark chocolate brown, and then we've got a lot of this 938, which is a very slightly lighter brown. So those are definitely going in big pots. and that'll definitely go in a big pot. We've got a big chunk of yellow, so that can go in a big pot because there's 2 bags of that. Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, 310 is the code for black. Yeah, it's I don't mind dark paintings if the quality of the drills is good, but for some reason, if you're going to have problem drills, it does tend to be the black ones. And I don't know if that's because it's harder to see the trash or the, you know, the problem drills, and so it gets missed. I'm not really sure. Lots of these lovely orangey colours. No, this storage came from Amazon. If I can find a link, I will send it to you. But I did an unboxing on the channel. 939. No, 938. No, 939. No, I'm so surprised. Yeah, really, really surprised. I'm not complaining. Right, so these are smaller colours. Now we've got, I think, 4 ABs in here somewhere. Aha, there's one. We've got this lovely blue sparkly AB. We've got a yellow AB there. That doesn't show up very well. Oh, I'm in a tangle, sorry. We've got this, what's this one? 114. So it's, on camera, it looks like a bright cerise. I think it's going to be more like a, how would I describe it? Coral? It's like a bright coral. You don't know how to feel if you get a canvas with no 310 or 939. It's very unusual. Very unusual. Yeah. Got a good old 666 there. Nice bright red. Sorry, I just stabbed my phone with the scissors. Bright yellows. There's our other AB. It's the 141, which is the white AB. Sorry. Having lighting issues today for no good reason. Right. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of browns. We've got the 902, which is like a red brown, and 3857. So they're going to go into the big pots. I can't speak. Right, and I need to calm down, clearly, because I'm having a moment. Right. Oh, Roxy's editing a video. That means there'll be an upload happening soon. I'm excited. Is this your tag question? If anybody hasn't seen, there's been several people that have responded to my tag questions. And obviously, if anybody else fancies doing it, you are more than welcome to. Martin Nuts, I did link yours over on the Crafty Coven, so if people need to find you, they can find you over there. It's an hour. An hour long is fine. I will very much look forward to diamond painting along while listening to your hour-long video. Oh, also talking about October prep. Hang on, let me get some stickers down, and then I can start yabbering away about other stuff. So my October video schedule will be a little bit different to normal in that Monday videos will be the usual variety of unboxings, post reviews, crafty stuff, all that. Wednesdays will continue being random assortment of crafty stuff, apart from, of course, the last Wednesday of the month, which is always a kitting up. And then Fridays throughout October will be Frida Fridays, where I am going to be reading to you. I'm going to be doing like a whip and read. So you'll get to see me working on this canvas whilst I read to you from my favourite book. This is the tattiest copy. I have, in preparation for October, I've gone and sellotaped over all the pages because it was really falling apart, because it has been read so many times by me. I've lent it out to people. I've actually bought myself another copy that I just keep on the shelf. I don't read from because it's out of print. So but yeah, much loved book. Anyway, so this book is split into 3 sections: Maiden, Mother and Crone. So I will be reading you the Maiden section of this book throughout October, and then enticing you to go and search out the rest of it. It would be remiss of me to read you the whole thing. I've spoken to Frida, which was a bit of a fangirl moment for sure, and she has given me permission to do this, so I'm very excited. So yeah, this is me. I've been breaking down the chapters, working out how many chapters per video for the first third of the book, which is the maiden part of the book. So that's what I'll be reading to you throughout October. And then we've got Mother and Crone, which maybe could be something that's just for patrons or members. Maybe, we'll see. If people like it, people might hate this story, but I love it. So yeah, it's definitely a story of like finding yourself and discovering magic and paganism, and yeah, just all of that. So hopefully you guys will find that interesting. It's something that I enjoy reading, and so it's something that I wanted to share on the channel for a while. And obviously wasn't last December, it was the December before. Throughout the month of December, I read Christmas Carol to you all whilst I worked on my Green Man canvas, or Holly King canvas, I should say. So it's something that hopefully, yeah, will be enjoyed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take my hoodie off in a minute, because it was freezing earlier and now I'm boiling. I think I've got, I don't know, something about streaming and anxiety and all of that. Right, so. Oh, I'm glad that you're looking forward to it. Yeah, I hope that people love the book as much as I do, and yeah, who knows, if we can convince some publishers that there's a need for it to have a re-release, that would be amazing. I'm also, as part of those videos, I thought I would go through some of Frida's other books and just sort of do a little, a little shout out, read the blurb for those, and yeah, just so nothing too in depth, but just to highlight one of her books in each video. I thought that might be a fun addition, so that, yeah, really just, yeah, showcasing her work throughout the month. And maybe this will be something that happens annually, that I'll pick an author, and assuming that they give me permission, I'll be able to share some of their work. Yeah. Yeah, it's expensive. You need to find someone that doesn't know what they're selling. Yeah. You can get it on Audible, which is I know some people are funny about who's reading the books and stuff, but you can get it on Audible, and I don't know if it's available on Kindle. I should have checked. I didn't. Oh, there you go. £2.50 on Kindle. Perfect. Hi, Dylan. Welcome. You've just missed me chatting away about the plan for October, and I'm going to be reading to you once a week. So, oh goodness, this frog in my throat won't go anywhere. Right, we're nearly there with this. So yeah, if you're gonna get a copy, then Kindle's probably the way to go, rather than buying a silly expensive hardback. Or in fact, I've never seen a copy in hardback. Both my copies are softback. So Dylan, as you weren't here, that's oh right, sorry. Nerdy Crafter hoodie is coming off because I am too hot. You watch me get freezing cold now and stuff, shivering. Oh, right. So yeah, so there'll be some reading happening. I will say some of the characters in the book are Welsh. I am not going to be attempting to do Welsh accents for them. I thought about it, and I decided that I'd probably upset more people than I would amuse. So, just to give you an idea of the markup on the book, the original price for this one was $5.99. So, I love the fact that this book is so old. It's from a time where they still advertised other books in the back. Right, I'm getting so distracted. Let's get on with this. Otherwise, we've been here for 20 minutes and I've not actually unbagged anything yet. Distinct black diamond painting trays. You wouldn't know the difference in accents anyway. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so you'll just get me and my accents. I think there was, when I did Christmas Carol, there was sort of a vague attempt at, people with money accents and people without money accents. But I mean, it was only when I got the audiobook of Dark Crystal, that was when I realised that I'd been mispronouncing one of the main characters' names the entire time, because it's a traditionally Welsh name, and I'd been saying it one way, and then I heard it in the audiobook, and I was like, oh, okay. And then it sounded strange to me because that wasn't sort of how I'd been saying it in my head for however many years. So yeah, this was published, when was it? 96 that was published, and I think I read it in like 97, 98. So it was a new book when it came into my life. I didn't go and buy it, it was bought for me. Oh, yes, there is that. Yeah, Andrea says I could be all chilled out listening to a great audiobook and then someone starts squealing to pretend to be a child. Sarah says, I once told one of my UK teammates that I found her accent posh. She said she would have to tell her family because they are all Cockney. Oh dear. Oh no. Put that in the wrong place. That goes in that one. I could have just changed the lids. What a wally. Just making hard work for myself now. Could have just changed the lids. Oh, these white ones are so lovely though. They always make me think of snow. Where are these going? Oh, there's a big moon in the back of the picture. So that's where they're going. Dylan, did you see what picture I was doing? I feel like I have to catch up with you because you weren't here and I don't want you to feel left out. So there we go. So yeah, so all that lovely sparkly white is going to go, some of it's going to go into this reflection in the water, but most of it's going to go into the big moon. And the little splashes of green obviously are going to go into the trees. We've got green eye, blue eye, yellow eye cats. Yeah, and then just there's a little sprinkling of stars in the background. There'll be sparkly dew. I didn't do my usual introduction, so I'll do it now. Welcome to people who are watching on replay. You weren't forgotten, I promise. I was just overexcited. If you're watching on replay, drop me a comment, let me know so I can say hey to you. And obviously, a little thumbs up always helps. Right, I'll just make a pile of rubbish and deal with that later. Okay, so let's do these big pots. So 3, 8. Yeah, it's a great picture. I went and looked up the artist, and all of her artwork is in that kind of very kind of gives me kind of retro vibes of like storybooks, kind of nursery rhyme kind of feel, but there's something sort of dark and spooky about all of it. She's got lots of witch themed art. And the 3 little cats, they appear in quite a lot of her artwork. Yeah, so I think I might have to keep an eye out for more of it. Not necessarily even as diamond paintings, just as artwork. Oops, cut that bag too low. Kay's just got London accent, can't do anything else. I'm a terrible parrot of accents, so if I spend too much time with anyone with a really strong accent, I find myself picking it up, which is possibly part of the you know, I don't know, personality stuff that I struggle with, where I'm trying to think how to word it. Like, in order to make other people feel comfortable, you have like a natural tendency to mimic them, but not in like a mocking way, just because you want them to feel comfortable. What does them say? Oh, your emojis came out wrong. Oh, sad cockneys. Oh, so big old chunk of those. And for this one, I'm just gonna wonder where my tape dispenser is. Hello, where's my tape dispenser? Have you been tidied? I don't know what I've done with it. Okay. That is weird. We'll do it this way. So I just fold the end over and pop it in there. That way I can still see what the number is, but it's not going to leak anywhere. 7, 4. Oh, cat's just come in. Oh, it's all right. She's. You can't sit there. There's a cat already sat there. Sit on your brother. Right. Sorry, I am all fingers and thumbs today. Don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, Cockney isn't a place. It's like it's an accent. So if you are born within the sound of the Church of Bow Bells or the bells of Bow Church, then you are considered a Cockney. Yeah, Eliza Doolittle, like apples and pears. Yeah, trouble and strife. Yeah. So you can be a Cockney, but you're not from Cockney. You're just from London. What Cockney is not is Dick Van Dyke in No Poppins. Although I kind of love his accent in that, even though it's terrible. Oh, you're gonna fit. Yay! So incredibly grateful for these big pots when I've got such large groups of colours. Oh, all these oranges and yellows are they're great, and I think they're gonna, as much as this is the darker time of year, it's gonna be a really nice picture to work on. It's quite a big one, this one. It is 51 centimetres by 66, or if you want it in inches, that's 20 inches by 26 inches. So yeah, it's not a small one, although there's a fair amount of places where I can get the multi-placer out and work on it. So I don't think it's going to take too long. Yeah. Yeah, Julie Andrews as Eliza Doolittle is rather hilarious. Yeah, and what's her name in the film? Oh, my brain has gone. You'll know. Breakfast at Tiffany's lady. What's her name? Places are from the East End, but was not born in the sound of Bow Bells, so I'm not a Cockney, but I'm often asked if I am. Yeah, I think a lot of people, if you've got a strong London accent, then... Although I guess the other thing that people pick up on now is the Essex accent. Audrey Hepburn, thank you, yes. Yeah, her Cockney accent was also not great. I'm looking for the 8s. Where's the 8s? 8, 9, 8. That one. It's another good thing. I'm just looking. I don't have... Hang on. Let's just check before I speak out of turn. No. This is my least favourite symbol that they use. Because they have a horrible habit of using this, but doing like one in this corner and one where it's in that corner and one where it's in that corner, and it's a nightmare. But there's only one, so that's quite nice. This isn't by any means a new canvas of theirs. Sorry, squeaky chair again. I'm gonna have to start writing on the boxes when I order them, so I know how old they are. I've had this one in my stash for a little while. I haven't bought anything recently. I've got a new craft on its way. That's coming from the States. It's now gone through customs, so you'll have that I'll be unboxing that for you as soon as it arrives. So I would think probably next week, maybe the week after. What? What happened to Dylan's comment? Oh, Dylan commented about Dick Van Dyke and it got flagged. That wasn't me doing that. That is the bots. Sorry. I didn't realise that I had. I haven't got like strict stuff. I don't know, because you can set like what level of monitoring you want. How strange. Sorry, Dylan. Thank you for fixing that, Em. Oh. Oh, I can remember when I worked at the school. Obviously, I worked with some kids with learning disabilities and some kids that were just a bit troubled as well. So they often liked to push buttons, and there was one time where I asked a child to go and choose a book to read with me, and there was a couple of books by Dick King-Smith on the bookshelf, and that was it. Then he became absolutely fixated. He was just like, Dick. I was like, oh, anything else? Let's just find you a different book. Oh, yeah. English language, eh? I thought You Know Whose accent in Mary Poppins was accurate until recently when I learned it was hilariously bad. Yeah, hilariously bad. Yeah. Oh, Pearly Kings and Queens. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What am I doing? 938. Right. I have got extra pots, so I could pot more of this dark colour, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to do the one. Yeah, honestly, London sometimes feels like its own little country. So many different, and then just things like, you know, the city of London is not the same as London. So sorry, slurping coffee. Remember to hydrate, people. Okay, right, I've done the big pots. We're looking like a little herb and spice jar set at the moment. That's just sorry, I need to make myself a little bit more brave. Okay, so this is my like overspill bag. So yeah, so any extra drills I've got live in the back there. Yeah, you're right, Helen. Yeah, we're famous in the UK for having thousands of dialects. Apparently, it's less common in other places. Yeah, I mean, you can drive for like less than an hour sometimes and find people with completely different words for things. A fun one is always to ask people what they call a bread roll. Because what I would call a bread roll, somebody somewhere else would call something completely different. Baps and barns and bairns and cobs. Yeah, this Dylan, within Scotland there's quite a few different dialects as well, isn't there? Oh, there you go. So it's a back to you. Yeah. And okay, people watching on replay, let me know down in the comments, what do you call a bread roll? Like a little round bread roll. I can't count today for some reason. 6, 5, 6, 8. There it is. Throwing things. Great. It's surprising, I suppose, that people think that Emma and I sound alike because we're not from the same place. Although we are both sort of southerners, so. No, you're not boring if you call it a roll. No, I would call it a roll as well. Roxy calls it a bat. In Maryland, it's just a roll. Yeah, I think maybe it's just in the UK. We have like tons of different names for them. I don't know. Oh. I wonder where that little bit of pink is going. Maybe in the moon. Yeah, there's a little bit of pink in the moon. Oh, inside the cat's ears as well. Yeah, soft roll or crusty roll. Yeah. I think roll must win out, probably. If you did like a survey of the most common. Maybe I'm just saying that's because that's what I call it. But oh, this is my favourite colour, 550. It's a lovely deep purple. There's such a tiny amount of it. Maybe I'll have to correct that. 550. It's this little. I don't know. I always think of it as looking a bit like a tent, that symbol. That's something else that's kind of interesting if you start getting people talking about it, is what they call the little symbols for these. People tend to have their own little names for them. Maybe like they might not say them out loud, but they just sort of think of them as certain things. Like for me, this one is always a little pin when it's in focus. Oh, another 550 fan nuts, yes. Oh no, Peep had to be removed as he was demanding a cuddle and getting he was demanding a cuddle and getting demanding, and I can't deal with that while I'm still healing. No, I can understand that. Dylan says, interesting fact, in Dundee where I am, we use the word jump instead of jumped. Okay. Oh. Yeah, see, calls this one the wand. The fact that I don't and you do is quite amusing. Just a little shout out to my music provider for this evening as well. It's the usual people over at the Relaxed Movement. This particular one is their 12 hours of royalty-free lo-fi music, November edition. So I know it's not November, but I couldn't find a good autumnal one that was copyright free. So 900. There you are. So Roxy, when will your video when will your video go up? Oh, got some static in this one. That's so annoying. It will stick to the sides. Have I got any dry sheets to hand? Oops. Yes. So, okay. Oh, top tips with the Crafty Witch. If you've got, these are just like tumble dry sheets, and you can just cut a little bit of one. If your drills are all sticking to the side, pop it in there. And then they calm right down. I'll just leave that in there. But yeah, I bought 1 pack of tumble dryer sheets when I first realised that that was a thing that was working. And yeah, still going through them because obviously you only need a tiny bit. 3779. No, 3799. So this is another dark one, but it's just a very dark grey, very sparkly. I did go through my my specials to see if I had anything that would be good to add in, but unfortunately the colours that would match are in rounds and this is all squares. So 3834, 3834 there. Oh, you're just writing the description for it now. Excellent. That's quite a nice purple as well, actually. Oh. Sorry, I should apologise for my nails. They really do need redoing, but I've really enjoyed this set of nails. Gosh, last September, I won, Cindy at Loving Sparkles, I won a prize in her event. It was a big box of goodies. The video's still up if you want to go find it. And one of the things that was in there were these nail wraps. So they're from a company called Color Street. They're based in the US. And yeah, so they're like, it's like strips of nail polish that already have cool patterns in. Oh, there we go. And like nice gradients and stuff. But yeah, so this was the last set that I had from last year. So I think there were 3 or 4 sets in the prize pack. So I've wanted these ones to last, but yeah, they've started peeling up now. So I will have different nails in the next video. 3814. 3814. Oh, thanks, Dylan. He says no apologies required. Martin says my pack of dry sheets I bought are going on 5 years old. Did not really put a dent in them. Yeah, I think I've probably used more in the dryer, and even then we don't use them very often. But you know, this is another one that's a bit jumpy and jivey. Let's get them out. Where did that bit go that I was already cutting off? There. It also makes your drills smell really nice. So that's quite fun when you sort of open up a pack and it smells nice. I know I did see some people say that you can put the scent booster little beads in as well. I tried that. However, don't put it in your long-term storage because the ones that I had ate through the plastic. left me with like deformed plastic. 321. It's nice bright red. A little bit jumpy and jivey. Yeah. Yeah. I think the town I live in is considered a London overspill town because a lot of people moved here because it was cheaper than living in London. So it's got a really mixed accent. So you'll find particularly people that have lived here for a long time, they'll have come here out of London. My grandparents moved from London to here with their job. Yeah, so although now they live in the Midlands. So. Every now and then I catch myself I don't know. My daughter's always taking the mickey out of me when I'm on the phone because she says I have my teacher voice for when I'm on the phone. It's not a teacher voice. It's just proper. 976. Yeah, I was far less aware of my speaking voice before I started having to edit my own videos. And now I catch myself saying things like, oh no, cringe inwardly. But I've got a lot better at listening to myself now. And but yeah, every now and then I will catch myself saying something. I'm like, oh gosh, what on earth? What was that? Oh, 518. How are we doing for time? Oh, 48 minutes. So, not specifically mutt nuts, but mutt nuts. I know you do a lot of events. What are you taking part in this month? No, not this month. October. We're nearly there. Not quite. 224. I'm trying to think now if I say anything else that's particularly random. I don't think so. There's a surprising number of pink in this. Oh. $775. Why do I feel like I already did that? Clearly didn't because it's empty. Do you go for a butcher's? Let's have a butcher's. Yeah, probably. I know my nan always used to say, God blimey. God blimey. Yeah, I don't tend to use apples and pears for stairs. I might say up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire. Yeah, only fools and horses, and Gordon Bennett. Yeah. Gordon Bennett. Yeah. Gordon Bennett. Seven, 8, 2. 7, 8, 2. Roxy said local dialect around here is "Hey up, me duck." I love your accent. Yours and Shaz, all of that kind of area. Oh, right. Muttnuts events that she's doing. Witch Goddess. Yeah, set your Witch Goddess free. That's the event that I got a prize from last year. I'm not entering this year. Although I am providing a prize. I'm sponsoring this year. In fact, you can. Have I got it close by? No. Yes. No. No. I was going to say you can see the draft of the artwork I did, but I don't know where it is. Oh, that was my sketch that I started off with. But what you're getting is postcards. There's an ADHD event that Nix is hosting, and Craft or Treat. Oh, who's doing Craft or Treat? Kappa Rosie. Oh, I like that. Yeah, duck used as a term of endearment is, yeah. Just makes me think of like kindly old ladies. $9.75. I love how I never really know what we're going to end up chatting about in these things, and it always we always go off in some sort of a tangent or another, and I love that. $4.69. Yeah, it's like I guess you might also hear people say chuck instead of duck. Hey up, Chuck. Sarah says, I know what duckies meant in Tudor slang, but I figured it can't be that. Is that breasts? Is it breasts? I don't know. Dirty pillows. Yeah, duck is definitely like a term of endearment. Like, in the same way that you might call someone love, even if you didn't know them. Yeah, dirty pillows. I'm glad that you knew what I meant. Yeah. I think particularly ducky as opposed to duck. Just it does make me think of like an older person talking to a younger person. Don't know how to put you away. You're very needed today. Hail in Scottish has nothing to do with a bird. Another fact for you. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks for that, Matt Nuts. So DP Addiction Adventures and Crafting and Crime Daily are doing the craft retreat. Awesome. I might see if my canvas works for that as well then. Brilliant. Thank you. Hen for women, as in like hen nights, I guess. Yeah. So for those of you over in the States, bachelorette parties, we would call hen nights. Oh, okay. Hen specifically comes from Scandinavian and means her or woman. I didn't know that. That's cool. That is good knowledge. So nothing to do with women being chicks then. In that kind of, you know, grease is the word kind of. Oh, hang on, you're all talking at once. Right, Martinus is doing a spooky gnome. Awesome. Sarah says, man, here the differences are boring, like pop or soda, hoagie or sub, and locally pork roll or Taylor ham. Dylan's useful in pub quizzes. And Roxy's going to be in the movie category. Awesome. we should do another quiz. Roxy, do a live. Host a quiz. I want to be able to take part instead of having to host. Come out, come out. Oh, I caught myself doing that in a video the other day as well. It was too awkward to cut out in the edit, so that's it. I am forever singing away to myself in a video now. Yes, it was. We did a birthday quiz last year for my birthday. Yeah. Soda in Scotland is just called juice. Oh, that is confusing. But then that's like cider in the States. Being apple juice and hang on. Sarah, correct me if I'm wrong, or Matt Nuts. Cider is apple juice and hard cider is alcoholic cider. You are officially my stalker, Rox, and I kind of love it. I'm gonna get you a badge that says official stalker, Crafty Witch. Yeah. I did get caught out by when I went to Ireland and their lemonade is red. That was confusing. Also, I guess oh, what's this? If an American Southerner says bless your heart, that is not what they mean. Okay. Why do I feel like that sounds quite menacing? Right. Last one. Is it more like if someone says like, "Oh, you sweet summer child," like, you idiot. Gosh, those colours are so similar. This is all the bright yellow in the reflection of the water. Cider is non-alcoholic, apple-based, but kind of is not as filtered, kind of tingly on the tongue. Don't know the real difference, but it comes around in fall and I love it. Then you have hard cider that is alcoholic. Right, okay. I only really know that because of My Little Pony and my love of My Little Pony, and the fact that that's where I learned what Applejack was. 947, right. So saying bless your heart is basically saying F you, but still being a sweet Southern belle. I love it. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. That's, yeah, I got you. Sounding all sweetness and nice. Right. 779. A lot of the sevens in this one. I guess that's where the browns are. Nope, not that one. That one. Right. Nearly done. Might as well put a bit in there now because it's... Right, 5 more colours. I have to say, I haven't noticed much in the way of trash, which is nice. 3830. I did check and they don't have this anymore. It's discontinued. Oh, was it discontinued or out of stock? I think it was discontinued. Otherwise I would have linked it. But yeah, if you search up the artist, I'll give it another go. Margaryta Yermolayeva. Yermolayeva. If you search her up, she's got a website and you can go and look through all of her stuff, and then you can buy it as prints and things if you want, or you can just gaze lovingly at it, which is what I was doing. And there's a whole section on there of like Halloween themed paintings. And they do all have that, like I was saying, like a storybook vibe, sort of a nursery rhyme feel, you know, where things are cute and childlike, but there's like an underlying darkness to them. 3, 5, 5. Margaryta Bracketan. Yes, I should get my maracas out. Yeah, over here, lemonade is Sprite, but not with lime in it. It's just lemon. Sprite is still lemon and lime. 7-Up is lemon and lime. If it's just lemon, it's lemonade. We do have cloudy lemonade, but that's still fizzy. It's just got kind of bits in it. We don't have the kind of lemonade where you just mix lemon juice and water and sugar. That the closest we have to that is I don't know, lemon squash, I guess, lemon juice. What is it that makes pink lemonade pink though? Is it just a marketing ploy? Is there anything in it? That's it, never going to the UK because we don't have the same lemonade as you. Oh, it's rose. See, I love rose flavoured stuff. The coffee shop that I worked in, me talking about my jobs again. The coffee shop that I used to work in, we used to do a Turkish Delight hot chocolate. And it was just the best. And it was just like hot chocolate with a rose syrup. So good. 973. Right, this is the last one. Yeah, just over the hour, so that's a good sign. And now I've got to go and do enough diamond painting of this painting that I can put together the first Frida Friday for you. So yeah, I think what I will probably do, just so that I can, you know, read with some fluidity, is I will pre-record the diamond painting and then record over the top of that with the book. So that's the plan. There we go. It is still looking very much like a spice chest, which I kind of love. I will grab down the actual canvas there quickly before we go. She's a big one. So, but yeah, ring light Callaway. Yeah, so this, I genuinely thought these were going to be 310, these cats, but no, they are not. They are in, what are they? They're the 3371, which is like a really dark brown. The darkest dark, I think. And then their highlights are in what? Yeah, so these will be like more like a blue-grey in the highlights. But yeah, so we're going to have lots of sparkles in the water. Bye, Mutt Nuts! Yeah, there's a lot of detail. And I love that they've managed to get the detail of the reflection of the house in as well. And there's Grandma. So not so much detail in Grandma, but... But yeah, so I really liked it, and because I have 3 cats, it was just absolutely perfect. Although obviously one of my cats only has 3 legs, and there's no way for me to. I was just like, if I try and remove one of the legs, how are they standing up? So I'm not gonna attempt to edit it. It will be spooky pre-op. I think Dylan was saying he can't stick Turkish Delight. As in can't stand it. Yeah. It's a colloquialism, I guess. Not being able to stick something. But yeah, so, and there's lots of horizontal lines, obviously, so that should make working on this quite easy. There's not a lot of single placing, a little bit in the leaves. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised there's not a face in the moon, because a lot of her artwork has moons with faces. But yeah, and I like this contrast of just like the little bit of greeny blue with the orangey. It's like the cyan and the orange together. Anyway, so that's where we're at. Yeah, most of the ABs, there's some red ABs sprinkled throughout. Most of the white's going into the moon. And then there's some blue ABs that are in the reflections in the water. So could I give one a wooden leg? I don't think I'm talented enough to rechart that. So no, I'm not gonna mess with this one. I'm gonna leave it as is. But yes, you just say I can't wait to start working on this one. I've been looking at it because I unrolled it a couple of days ago, and I was like, oh, I want to start on it. It's not fair. But I finished Autumn Fox now, so you'll be getting a post review of that pretty soon. That might be Friday's video. I know I've got a book review to do as well, but I'm struggling with that a little bit. So we'll see. I am out of town on Friday. Unfortunately, I'm going to a funeral, so I might keep things simple and pop up the post review for this Friday just to give myself a little bit of a break. But other than that, things will continue as normal, ticking along. Just a little reminder going into next month that, hang on, what am I doing? Yeah, so Tuesday the 1st will be the members Zoom. Let me know if you need links for that. I will try and post them beforehand, but yell at me if I've forgotten. Wednesday will be a live. I might do Totoro or something there. I don't know. Something laid back and easy. And then the following Friday will be the first. So Friday the 4th will be the first Frida Friday. And we will be reading, well, I will be reading Dark Cathedral. And of course, you're welcome to grab a copy and read alongside me if you want. And spot all the errors I make. But yeah, I'm thinking that... what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's sort of nine chapters over 4 weeks, some of which are a little bit shorter than others. So yeah, we'll see how we go. The prologue I tested reading the other day, and it took me about 20 minutes to read through the prologue. So I think we'll maybe aim for sort of an hour for each video session. And this little bird here is to remind me that that's the day I'm having my tattoo finished. So I'm excited about that, but that's not until way near the end of October. So right, enough rambling about next month. Let's live in the present. Thank you all for being here. It's always a pleasure, and it makes the kitting up process so much nicer to have you all to chat to while I'm doing it. It makes it go so much quicker. It's not that I don't enjoy it. It's just a bit laborious to do on your own. So thank you for that. Thank you to everybody that checks this video out on replay. I hope that you can follow along with our crazy and bendy conversation that takes little rambles and side chats. Yeah, so that is all from me for today. I hope you are going to be relaxing this evening, doing something nice, doing something crafty. Please do remember to leave a thumbs up down below on your way out, if not on your way in. Share with a friend, do all that YouTube stuff. It really does help. The watch times have kind of stagnated since I hit the 3,000 hours. They've just kind of, I've plateaued, and I'm hoping that, you know, between now and January, maybe I can think of ways to increase that a little bit, because I really would like to hit the 4,000, but yeah, it's a long way off. And that's, you know, it's not really why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it, and that is the main point. But again, I'm rambling, sorry. I'm gonna stop. So that is all from me. Until next time, stay crafty.